Arshiel, and I'm a 3D animation student. I've been drawing all my life ever since I started watching Sailor Moon. I mostly like to create anime style, mostly like portraits too. This one here, I use gouache and Copic markers with my metallic pen. This one's also one of my favorite, just because I was really into like Final Fantasy 2, and then the shading on her face with the graphite pen really enhanced on the shape of her face and her features. Really like this one because I thought the character design was quite cool, and I do like fantasy and all that stuff, so I thought it was fun. I also like the shading around her eyes and her face. It really brings out her features. I also like the detailing on her clothing especially. I like the scarf idea I had. Her little staff here was quite cool. My long-term goals as an artist is actually making money off of it. I think that's one of the biggest goals. And also to like improve my art to a point where I feel like I could just like draw anything off the bat and then feel comfortable with it. I feel like that's one of the longest terms. This one took me the most time because first it was with pencil and graphite when I sketched it out, and then I used my fine tip pens in different sizes. Usually I use like the really fine tip pen for like the small details, and then I would outline kind of like the base part, like his hair would be thick around the corners, and then inside like the little hair fragments would be a thinner pen. So I mostly used the thicker pen to outline everything. This one took quite a lot of time because I also try to use a ruler and try to make sure everything's kind of like straight and centered, but like I kind of gave up on it later on. Like some of these lines are not that straight, but I thought it was kind of cool. And then this one inspired like my more recent digital art because I redid this one on my iPad. And then one of the biggest challenge I would say is really it's more internal stuff. I would say is because like sometimes you would draw things and you're like, oh, it's not good enough, or it's like it's not going anywhere. I feel like the biggest thing is you gotta push through it sometimes and just like keep working on your art, even though sometimes it feels like it's not going anywhere. I feel like always like seek out advice too. I feel like that's another thing that we had to like keep looking at as an artist, is that keep looking for advice, keep looking for critiques, because I feel like that's the only way to improve your art. I would tell myself to just keep trying, and that it's okay to get critiques here and there, because like honestly it really helps out your artwork a lot. And that don't feel discouraged, especially when you like look at other people's artwork and see how far they've gone and how short of a time it's been. It's more important is like the process along the way and like how much you can gain from all those experiences. You can find me at salt.shell on Instagram.